Hi everyone, today for reading I'm going to read you guys a story called The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. And Mason might come over here in a little bit too. If he does, I'll show him to you guys. Maybe. He's walking over. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. He doesn't like it when I pick him up. No. Okay. I'm sorry, you may go. Okay, so we're going to read the story called The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. He wrote and illustrated this book. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. Now, why do you think she said a polar bear in a snowstorm? I think it's because the paper is all white, and a polar bear in a snowstorm would also be all white. Her teacher just smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There, she said. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it very carefully. She pushed the paper towards Vashti and quietly said, Now sign it. Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. How do you think Vashti is feeling on this page? She looks kind of angry. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised at what she saw hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted, a yellow dot, a green dot, a blue dot, a red dot. Then, blue mixed with the red, she discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept on experimenting, lots of little dots and many colors. Look at her face on this page. She kind of seems like she's a little bit more happy now. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. They have a whole art gallery of all of her dots. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Now, what do you think Vashti's going to tell him? Let's think back to at the beginning of the story. She believed that she couldn't draw, but her art teacher helped her out. I think that's what she's going to do for this little boy. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, Please, sign it. Kind of like what her art teacher said to her. The end. So we learned that anybody can be artist. All we have to do is try, and we can find what works for us. We can find our talent. Mason, say bye. Say bye now. Come here. Say bye-bye. You're a little grumpy kitty. Bye, class.